Hi horror fans, it's V. Today we're diving into the gritty and disturbing world of Ty West's 2022 horror film, X. If you're a fan of horror that pays homage to the classics while carving out its own unique space, this movie is one you don't want to miss. This is one of my personal faves. X is set in 1979 and follows a group of young filmmakers who set out to make an adult film in rural Texas. The cast includes Mia Goth, Jenna Ortega, Brittany Snow, and Kid Cudi. Their shooting location is at a farmhouse owned by an elderly couple. They have no idea what kind of movie is being made in their guest house. As night falls, the crew fights for their survival as they encounter the terrifying side of their hosts. The visual style of X is a standout. Ty West masterfully captures the look and feel of the late 70s, using a grainy film texture that immerses you in the era. The cinematography is stunning, with wide shots of the Texas landscape that contrast beautifully with the claustrophobic interiors of the farmhouse. The performances in X are top-notch. Mia Goth delivers a spectacular performance in dual roles, playing both Maxine, the ambitious actress, and Pearl, the eerie elderly woman who owns the farmhouse. Goth's portrayal of Maxine is captivating, embodying her character's determination. Her goal is to be famous and have everyone know her name. As Pearl, Goth is nearly unrecognizable. She gives a chilling and deeply unsettling performance that contrasts with her role as Maxine. The physical and emotional transformation she undergoes for each character is remarkable, showcasing her versatility and range as an actress. Our other favorite Scream Queen, Jenna Ortega, shines as Lorraine, the reserved and initially hesitant crew member who undergoes significant character development throughout the film. Ortega's performance is subtle yet powerful, bringing a sense of relatability to her character. Brittany Snow's portrayal of Bobby Lynn is both charismatic and layered. Bobby Lynn is such an underrated character. She brings an element of humor to the film. Her character also relates this movie to its prequel, Pearl. As Pearl says to Howard, "You know I don't like blondes." Kid Cudi's portrayal of Jackson highlights his character's toughness and resourcefulness, while also showing a more sensitive side, particularly in his interactions with the rest of the crew. His military background gives him a sense of discipline and bravery. X is not just a horror film set in the 70s, it is a reflection of the era's cultural and social dynamics. The 1970s were a time of significant change and upheaval, with the sexual revolution in full swing and the adult film industry beginning to push boundaries. The young filmmakers in X embody the spirit of rebellion and liberation that defined the era, challenging societal norms and seeking freedom of expression through their art. The film also mirrors the darker side of the 70s, a time when rural America was often portrayed as a place of lurking danger and isolation, as seen in classic horror films like the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. The generational clash between the free-spirited youth and the conservative, repressed older generation is a central conflict in X, highlighting the cultural tensions of the time. The aesthetic choices, from the fashion and hairstyles to the music and set design, are meticulously crafted to transport viewers back to the 1970s. This attention to detail not only enhances the film's authenticity, but also serves as a tribute to the influential horror films of that decade. One thing I love about this trilogy this far is how both X and Pearl have paid homage to classic horror. This is a unique concept for a horror movie, but shows the love for the classic horror movies that came before. The film pays homage to iconic movies like the Texas Chainsaw Massacre and Psycho, while also carving out its own unique space in the genre. Much like the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, X takes place in rural Texas, capturing the desolate, oppressive heat and isolation of the setting. This rural backdrop is crucial in both films, heightening the sense of vulnerability and dread as the characters realize how far they are from help. The decrepit farmhouse in X is a direct nod to the iconic setting of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. The eerie, run-down house in both films becomes a character, representing decay and hidden horrors within its walls. Both films explore the themes of intrusion and violation. In the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the young group of friends unknowingly invades the space of a deranged family. Similarly, in X, the film crew's arrival disrupts the secluded life of the elderly couple, leading to catastrophic results. Mia Goth's dual roles as Maxine and Pearl echo the duality found in Psycho. Just as Anthony Perkins portrayed both the unassuming Norman Bates and his sinister alter ego, Goth's performances explore the complexities of identity and hidden darkness. X delves into themes of voyeurism and the gaze, much like Hitchcock's Psycho. The act of filming an adult movie becomes a metaphor for watching and being watched. The elderly couple become fascinated with the crew, which is like Norman Bates spying on Marion Crane. X taps into psychological horror by exploring the mental states of its characters, particularly Pearl. This mirrors Psycho, where the horror stems not just from physical violence, but from the unraveling of the mind. X is a thrilling, disturbing, and ultimately satisfying horror film that showcases Ty West's talent as a filmmaker. With its stunning visuals, strong performances, and thoughtful themes, it's a movie that will stay with you long after the credits roll. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this review, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more movie reviews and horror content. And remember, stay safe and stay spooky. I'll see you in the next video.